Hello guys, welcome to my channel. In this video, I will teach you the Griffith's transforming experiment. So guys, Frederick Griffith in 1928 performed an experiment for the search of genetic material. It was the first experiment performed to search genetic material. So for his experiment, he used a bacteria called Streptococcus pneumoniae and he used a mice. Now, guys, Griffith used two strains of this bacteria. One was the S3, that is smooth strain, and the other was R2, which is rough strain. Now, what is the difference between smooth strain and rough strain? Now, if a bacteria has this smooth strain, then it will be coated by a polysaccharide coat. And when we grow this bacteria having smooth strain in media, the colonies formed will be having smooth appearance. That's why it is being called as smooth strain. Now in our strain there will be no coating surrounding bacteria. So when we grow it in media, this bacteria having our strain will have rough appearance of its colonies. That's why it is being called as R strain or rough strain. And guys, this S strain bacteria is virulent. This S strain bacteria is virulent. That is, it's infectious. That is, when we infect, let's say mice. When we infect mice with this S strain bacteria, then the mice will suffer pneumonia. And why? Why will mice suffer pneumonia? Because I told you this S strain forms polysaccharide coat, and this polysaccharide coat is the reason for virulence. So mice immunity system will not be able to destroy this coating, and as this coating is virulent, it will infect mice and cause pneumonia, which will lead to death. But guys, this R strain don't have coating, and I told you this coating is the only reason for virulence. So as R strain is not having coating, and when infected it to mice, as there is no virulence, so mice will live. Now let's move to his experiment. So it consists of 4 steps. In first step, he did that he took live S3 bacteria and injected it in mice, and he observed that this mice died. Then in second, what he did, he took live R2 bacteria and infected it to mice and observed that mice was alive. Guys, I told you the reason that is R strain is non-virulent, as it is not having a polysaccharide coat. So that's why mice lived, and S strain is virulent. So it will kill bacteria as it is having presence of polysaccharide coat. And then in third step, he took hit killed S3 bacteria and again infected it to mice and observed that mice again survived. So guys, this hit kill means this strain S3 strain, this S3 strain was killed by strongly hitting it, which is why this wasn't able to develop pneumonia in mice, which is why mice lived. And in fourth, he just makes live R2 bacteria, which is non-virulence, so will not kill mice, and heat killed S3 bacteria, which will also not kill mice, as it is killed, so it is non-functional. So when we individually infect mice with the strains, mice lives. Now if we mix them, mice should live, as both aren't causing infection. But guys, mice died. So to know why mice was dead, blood samples from this mice heart was collected, and Griffith observed that in mice blood there was live S3 bacteria and even live R2 bacteria. Now, how this live S3 bacteria was found? As we infected mice with hit killed S3 bacteria. So from this he concluded that in presence of hit killed S3 bacteria, this live R2 bacteria was transformed, that is changed to live S3 bacteria. So basically, this R2 would have taken something from heat killed S3 bacteria. This live R2 would have absorbed something from heat killed S3 bacteria, which made R2 to make polysaccharide coat around itself, and as I told you, polysaccharide is the only reason for virulence. So R2 became S2, which is virulent, and which is why mice died. So Griffith said this R2 has absorbed the genetic material of S3, which is why R2 got converted to S3. But guys, he wasn't able to conclude that what is the genetic material, whether it's RNA, DNA, or protein, and he called it as transforming principle. And guys, this experiment was continued by Avery, where it was continued by Avery and his colleagues McCarty and MacLeod, and they found out that DNA was the transforming agent, which was the reason for conversion of R2 strain into S3 strain.